Inside PressBox is presented by Freedmont Mortgage. Don't make a 30-year mistake by choosing the wrong lender. Go to Freedmont.com now for all of your mortgage needs.
And welcome to another edition of Inside PressBox. Once again, filling in for Stan the Fan. I'm your host, Gary Stein. We have a special show in store for you this week, and as always, we hope you enjoy it, and we thank you for tuning in. Our Orioles have been red hot as of late. Before heading to Toronto this weekend, the Orioles took 2 of 3 from their division rivals, the Red Sox, and then 2 of 3 from the hard-hitting Tigers. Joining us to talk about the Birds' recent tear will be a very special guest, a familiar face who I'm certain we'll all be very happy to see. Also, the June print edition of PressBox is available now at your local newsstands, and prominently featured on this month's cover is Baltimore Colts legend Mike Curtis. PressBox contributor Michael Olesker, the writer of this month's cover story, joins us in studio this week, and he'll tell us all about Mad Dog's last blitz. But first, the Sports Boosters of Maryland have been an integral part of youth sports in the area for over 60 years, and here to talk a bit more about their mission, as well as their second annual golf tournament and other stuff coming up later this month at Sports Boosters Vice President, Mr. John Magiros. John, welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
And I'm doing great, thank you. And you do have a couple of big events coming up on Tuesday and Wednesday of this week. We'll talk about that in a moment. But for those who may not know about the Sports Boosters, what is it and what's the mission?
So Sports Boosters is a membership-based charity, and we provide underprivileged kids in the area who wouldn't otherwise have it with sports and sports experiences that have helped shape our lives. And we do it a couple different ways. We have volunteer events involving membership as well as the board, and one of those is one of the events that we have coming up next week. We also have grants that people apply for, and those have, there's various programs out there that we've helped, some being Squash-wise recently, and it varies whether it's a sports team or a program, but there are a lot of programs out there that need a lot of help.
So do kids need to be in a certain geographical area? Is it like Baltimore and the 5 surrounding counties? How does that work exactly?
No, it's pretty much statewide. A lot of the organizations that we come in contact with are more local, but we certainly don't have any boundaries within the state.
So the 2 events that you have coming up, let's talk about the golf tournament first on Tuesday coming up with a celebrity spokesperson, I guess, Ravens player. Tell us a little bit about that.
All right, so for these grants and the other events that we produce throughout the year, we need money for these,
Sure.
and part of that is fundraising events. So one of these is a golf tournament that we're having next week. We're going to be having Lardarius Webb out to play some golf with us. There's going to be a silent auction, some other stuff, but it'd be a great time. Bunch of different hole-in-one shots, win some cool prizes. Everybody have a great time and hopefully raise some money.
Sure. So we know Lardarius Webb is a pretty good cornerback for the Ravens, and
Yeah.
I know he was your spokesperson last year. He was one of the celebrities. What kind of a golfer is he? Like, what can we expect out of his golf game?
He's a good golfer.
He's good?
I mean, the man's an athlete.
Wow.
For
Okay.
sure.
That sounds good. So, can he break 70 or probably not that good?
I don't know. He's back.
Okay.
I think you get one sport where you excel like that, or most do rather.
Absolutely. So that's the golf tournament coming up, and then the next day, Wednesday of next week, when the Orioles are back in town, another special event for you.
Yep. So on Wednesday we have the O's game, and what we're doing is we're taking about 150 kids to the O's game from St. Vincent's and from Ronald McDonald House, and it's a spectacular event. A lot of these kids have never seen an O's game or seen a baseball game. Some of them have no idea how baseball works. So this is a great experience for them. Last time we did it, and we've been talking about it all week, sent some emails around, and they're basically just saying how excited we are to sit back and watch the smiles on the kids' faces. Last time we did it, we were watching batting practice beforehand. Nick Markakis came up,
It's terrific.
signed every kid's everything, took his time,
Right.
and just totally made their day, and it was
So,
awesome.
so 150 kids is a lot of kids. How do you?
Yeah.
I mean, do you rent buses? How do you get them there?
Yeah, buses are rented, and we get all of other volunteers to help us out in terms of chaperoning.
Right.
Provide the kids with a meal while they're there, and just have a good time.
Well, that sounds great. So you got the golf tournament on Tuesday. You got the Orioles game on Wednesday. I mean, these kids are just going to have a great time. It's summer, obviously.
Yeah.
So we were talking earlier also, and I was on the website before. You have different programs for different times of the year. I know that in the winter, it's the Shoes for Grades program, and that's been a program that's been going on for quite a while, actually.
Yeah, Shoes for Grades has been a hit. What we'll do is we'll get brand new shoes donated, and for every child from specific schools in the Baltimore area that's able to raise their grade one letter grade, they get a really nice new pair of shoes.
So the website, sportsboosters.com.
Very
People
easy.
want to find some more information, absolutely. I guess you put a www before that.
You do?
John, we appreciate you coming by. It's been great. Wish you the best on Tuesday and Wednesday with 150 kids, and we look forward to good things.
Thank you very much.
Yep,
Appreciate
you got
having
it.
me.
That is John Magiros from the Sports Boosters of Maryland. When we return, we'll talk with the writer of this month's PressBox cover story, Michael Olesker, will join us. Don't go away.
Want a great t-shirt for the female sports fan in your life? Check out the Your Turn t-shirt, available now at yourturntshirt.com.